Can we talk again? No. Good. Okay, I'm still on... Yeah, we have a new weapon. Much better damage. 278, like, compared to this one. 33. 54. Maybe rate of fire is like... Okay. Rate of fire is 450 and this is like 80. So we need to calculate it, but still... This is good. Anyway, it's very nice. So we have a option. I have no idea how to change the weapon that we can carry, that we're carrying. Anything to scan? Nope. What? Damage control to Tyrion Canros from Jaron Tan, director of the Andromeda Initiative. Canros, as you are aware that there was a meeting aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sean Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature, but I was hoping that militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know that we are working with if we are going to survive. Director Tan. The response. Director Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I will get Sergeant Knowles to look out at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calyx people than Sloans. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Calyx converse might have started it, but Sloan made her allegiance clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Sloan Skelly is not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Good, then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance system. Team. What? Discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloan and the exile might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Direct and exiles. Providing report from Recon Team 232. Trace call. Found what will look like abandoned camps in the peripheral system, but none with living inhabitants. Only graveyards. The conspirator Ilya was among the dead, but not Snow Kelly. Okay. And here's like arms merchant. Sell all salvages. Is it safe? Wait a second. Back. Your credits. Where is my items? I want to sell things like that because there's all salvages. Sell all salvages and yeah, don't fear. Of course. We have a weapon like... Where is our... Con? We had assault rifle. Okay, never mind. But there's like, for example... not this one, but this. Sniper rifle. We'll find. I've never found a reason to buy weapons in RPGs, like in shops. We always find something better at one point. Sergeant Aker and you are someone. Let's arms merchant shop.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Nothing interesting. Sergeant Aker.
Help you?
Pathfinder Rider, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Our murder. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Are you Kandros? I forget your name. No. The good thing is, like, you can't speak with someone if they don't have anything else to tell you. We can run next to them. Yeah, see, Kandros, I can talk with him. Like the wife, nope, you can't talk her. You can't talk with her, and it will just like, have you talked with my husband? No, I haven't. Okay. And again, have you talked with my husband? No, I haven't. Okay. Because it always happens in RPGs.
Pathfinder, I'm feeling less bad about missing a year of this. Everyone's beaten down. Nothing to do but watch the reserves shrink.
And now all eyes are on us.
All I know is, we have to fix it. It's quiet here. Still get opinions, of course. And talk to security.
What about?
Leaders, direction, lack of it. Tan is the standout, but none of them have made friends.
Who would you say is actually measuring up?
My dad would say elections were rubbish because you don't get people who could do the job, you got politicians. By that measure, I go Addison. She does not want that job.
Hey Samuel, how are you? How was your day?
Pathfinder?
So sometimes actually it is this way. You can talk him,
Pathfinder?
but he doesn't. Okay, actually, at least he doesn't start the dialogue.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Where is the console then?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
There's like, okay.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
I don't know what to think about this. My day was good. What about you? My day also was good. Actually, we finished today Jack the Ripper, and also we started this game. I said it was good because we were planning to play Red Dead Redemption, but it happened that my HDMI splitter failed to work just today because it was working on weekend, because I bought it last week and tried it if it actually works, and it worked on weekend. So I prepare everything, to launch Red Dead Redemption after finishing Jack the Ripper DLC of Assassin's Syndicate. And no, it failed. It failed miserably. There is no signal, no from PS3, no from PC, it just doesn't give any signal out. I'm not sure if it's receiving any signal because there are some LEDs that are showing only the power is there. And there's no LED, the LED for input is not lighting and the LED for output isn't lighting, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream Red Dead Redemption pretty soon. So I had to find another game to stream. This is the only game I had installed because I planned to play this anyway. So it happens. So the next game, if there's gonna be not gonna be any new releases, then I'm gonna focus. If I'm gonna manage to make it working back again, then I'm start Red Dead Redemption or Assassin's Creed Origins. We'll see, because actually when I saw today Vikings games, I really like to jump into Assassin's Creed Vikings. And anyway, have you played any Mass Effect in past? Like the first one, that very, very old one?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
I haven't played, but this game looks interesting. This game is actually kinda fourth part of Mass Effect, because there was Mass Effect 1, 2nd and 3rd one. And those are my favorite games of ever. Like I played Mass Effect first like I don't know 5 times. Yeah. And Mass Effect 2 3 times. Mass Effect 3 2 times, I believe. And yeah. But I haven't played this one because it's like kinda cut off. There was like big story in Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, the best story in the games for me. And I mean, like not very original story, but still was like very interesting for me. And I'm not into sci-fi things very much. Like I'm not Star Trek fan or Star Wars fan. I mean, I like those things, but I'm not like huge fan. I prefer Lord of the Rings world, for example. And yeah, but when I started to play Mass Effect, it was the best game ever because like the world they created is big. And yeah, and then Andromeda came out like 3 years ago, something like that. They left Milky Way and were sent to Andromeda galaxy, and we just like discovering what's here, like what's in the other galaxy. So actually, I have no idea because it's like totally different thing to the previous versions of Mass Effect, and the plot is not in any way connected to the previous. So there's no spoilers to the Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. The other good thing is actually because they're gonna remaster Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. I think that's gonna be released in the next year. So if we're gonna finish this and the remaster will come out, I'm sure gonna replay it on stream. It's not gonna be blind stream, but still. Okay. Journal. Hello's assignments. Station sabotage. Investigate Operation Center site and first murder. Speak with witness show. Okay, let's. Hi. We're double clicking it. Speak with witness show. Aha, it's over there. Where is the show? Because I'm... Okay, over me. Aha! Here you are.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted, "No." Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Okay. So now we have moral choice. I hate those. Because he killed his friend to save other people, most probably, and they charge him of murder. So the question is if he's supposed to be exiled. Okay, let's talk with more people.
Something I can help you with?
The Newcomer.
I'm looking into the Nilkenrensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Okay, so no moral choices yet.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Another journal, first murder, we have to... Can we go anywhere? No, probably, because this is on other planet. Yeah. Station sabotage. Is it like doable here? Yeah, it is.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Wait.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair...
This system has been tampered with to randomly discharge a pulse that wipes system memory. This sabotage was performed remotely. If you can trace back to source, we may be able to discern who had accessed the site. Yeah, why it's like still going it? The damage done to this site was caused by the direct override of the safety logs. Numerous people are listed as working here. I will cross-reference all other data. Okay. Ah, there is a cable. Uh-huh.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay, there is another cable.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Okay, wait a second, because this is going to be the other place. Confront the saboteur, ballot, journal, allies and relationship, find leaks. No, this is outside of this place. Speak with Sam on the Hyperion. We are not on the Hyperion, so we can't do this. Scan Andromeda, planets, find missing science vessel. Probably not here. Yeah. Okay, so first murder? No, this station sabotage still active. Hey, Cora.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I expected something like that. I can handle the pressure.
Good to hear. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Okay, let's go with a tram. Can we cryobay? Habitation deck. Okay, so we can choose where we go. Let's go to cryobay.